Is recycling causing some confusion in your home? Tom Watson is here to help you sort it all out. Next. Recycling is a way of life here in the Northwest, but we often get stumped at home when it comes to plastics. King County EcoConsumer Tom Watson is back with us today with some advice on what you can and can't recycle. Tom, this is a good one for a lot of people because, as we were saying, it can be confusing. Can this go in, or do I need to throw this away?
I get so many questions about this, Molly. So let's go through our little test here.
Okay.
And you picked something that I think you were really good. You asked me about some things. You are good on your recycling.
Well, I'm not kidding that I study it when the new one comes every year, what you can and can't. So here's one I feel confident about, that this can be recycled.
Yes, over in recycling.
Okay, great.
That'd be perfect.
I think that this can too, like
yes.
your ibuprofen bottle there, but a prescription one cannot. Am I right?
That's right.
Okay, that's the extent of my knowledge.
Sometimes these can be reused. This is a kind of plastic that they do not want in the recycling.
Okay.
But you should not put, if it has drugs in it, you should not put them in the garbage.
Right.
You should take them to a take-back program.
Right.
King County has a program, and other cities and counties called Take Back Your Meds, where you can find out locations for recycling the pills.
And that is important.
Including liquid drugs like
prescription
that.
As well.
Yes.
Okay, so that goes into the landfill or back to with the drugs. So what about something like this? That's a good one. I have no idea.
Someone here in the newsroom just asked me about that. That will have to go in the garbage.
In the garbage, okay. That's where I do usually put those. I was afraid I'd find out I was wrong.
Even the ones that say they're compostable, they don't really want those in the residential composting program. So even those I would put in the garbage.
Okay, so only if you're at a commercial location that has that.
Yes,
that
very
facility.
good.
Okay.
What do you think?
Landfill?
Yes.
Okay. So, I don't know.
The ubiquitous red Solo Cup, popular in college dorms everywhere.
Indeed.
Hopefully not dorms, maybe older kids. Recycling.
Recycling, okay, great.
Plant pot.
Landfill?
No.
Recycle
These can be accepted, and these are accepted in most programs. You need to clean it out. You don't want to leave it with that much dirt in there.
Okay.
So you tap out the dirt and wipe it out like that, and then put it in the recycling.
Then it's good for recycling. Yeah. Okay, great. That's probably landfill, right? And then I think these lids are too, aren't they? They're also garbage. Okay.
See, you're good.
All right, great. All right, well, I had most of them right. That's good.
And
what do you have here?
We wanted to show the process of recycling. So what happens with recycled bottles, for example, they get smashed in a compressor. They get smashed like that. And then a whole bunch of them go in a big bale, all like hundreds of them, thousands of them, this big bale all together, smashed up. They go to a processor. Some of them are all over the world. And then often the bottles like this get turned into these flakes. And that's the raw material, the substitutes for the virgin raw materials, what they call virgin. And so that's recycled raw material from these bottles. Then it can get spun into a fiber like that.
Really, this turns into that. It looks like cotton. Yeah.
So it can get spun into a fiber.
Okay.
And in a second, we're going to show the final product. But first, because plastics are hard to recycle, we really like to emphasize the reuse of plastics. And so, for example, there's a great company in South Seattle and other companies called Seattle Barrel, and they take all kinds of used plastic drums and barrels, and people buy these to make rain barrels and all different things. And then a company, Aveda shampoo, they use recycled material in their bottles. This is 80% recycled plastic like that, or actually milk jugs.
Boy, and you would never know that this bottle is any different than another.
And that's what we want. We want it to just be a regular thing.
I have to know why there's a Seahawks jersey here.
And that brings us to our big finale here. This Seahawks jersey, very popular the last few weeks, of course, is made of 100% recycled plastic pop bottles. It is made of this kind of fabric. It is made of these bottles.
Then spun.
And spun. And Nike has a bunch of products made from recycled material, and they don't even really publicize it. It's just the way they're doing business, and that's
fantastic.
That's a great thing for businesses to do.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, good. Good to know, too, and helping us at home and knowing where it's all going. That's great. Tom, thanks as always.
Thanks.
Good to see you. For more information on all of this, you can go to our website, KOMOnews.com, and click on KOMO4 TV.